Hey guys, Ryan King here, and I'm the keyboard instructor for worshipartistry.com. In today's YouTube lesson, we're going to take a look at the song We Have a Savior by Hillsong Worship. Specifically, we're going to look at the intro and turnaround. Now, we're only going to look at these two sections, so if you want to see the entire lesson, you need to click the link and head over to Worship Artistry, where you can sign up for an account for less than $10 a month, and it's totally worth it. But just in case you want to check out a YouTube video, this is for you. As I mentioned in the introduction, we basically have two ways of playing this song. We have a little bit of an easier way where we're going to just diamond our chords and add a little bit of syncopated rhythm here and there. Then we also have a little bit more of a challenging way of playing it where we're going to have this nice arpeggio in our chords. The first way of doing it is fairly easy, and for the intro it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and off. So not too difficult. There is some subtle syncopation in there whenever we move up to the D flat. So we've got G flat, move up to the D flat. It's 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5, a 6. 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 Now you need to remember that rhythm because even if we are playing the simple version or the little bit harder version, when we get into the verse, we're going to shift back to this for the verse, all the verses as well as the very first chorus. So you want to remember this rhythm. So it's kind of got that little swing to the 6/8 time signature. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. And so it's got a little bit of that swing. So that's the reason you're delaying moving up and down from that D flat, B flat, D flat, B flat. And so that's for the easier way of playing it. Now, if you want to sound like the album, you want to add in that arpeggio, then we're going to have to change things up a little bit. We're not going to do that syncopation for the intro. And so we're just going to diamond our chords basically in our left hand, but we've got this arpeggio, and it starts off on B flat and D flat. We play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at first it sounds a little challenging and a little difficult because it is quite fast, and that's because we're playing this triplet figure. So to start off with, you're just doing B flat, D flat, and then B flat. You're always starting with the lowest note. You're playing triplet, 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 triplet. And the bottom note always hits on those little sub beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and off. So as you can see, it's a little bit more challenging than just doing the simple diamonding your chords and making that little syncopated rhythm change. Some of the things that you want to work on with this is a great exercise to learn just dexterity and strength in your hand, as well as also listening to the notes that you're playing. As you're doing this, you kind of want to strike that bottom note the hardest and then start to let off of the other notes. If you don't strike that bottom note the hardest, then you'll start to find that you're getting out of sync with your click track. You'll also find that some of these other notes start to stick out more in the mix, and it will feel very like very jittery. You'll start moving around a lot and it doesn't sound really good. It could sound like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see I was striking the top note the hardest, and when you start bringing emphasis to that, it could lead you to start playing that note on the downbeat rather than the bottom note. And so you don't want that. You always want to strike that bottom note the hardest and then start letting off of the other notes. And really, it's more something that you need. It's more felt than thinking and really counting it out. Just letting those two notes follow after you strike your first note will really help. And so again, this is a little bit more challenging way of doing it. We'll start to play this during the later choruses and especially during the bridge, and so this little triplet figure is something that you definitely need to work on. And so again, for the intro, you've got basically the easy version, you've got this more challenging version, and then when we come out of the first chorus, we're going to go back into kind of the intro again, and you're going to play that that arpeggio again. You can go back to just doing the chords if you want to, or you can shift up and arpeggiate your chord like we just did. Now make sure you take a look at your sheet music down below, work the loop video a few times, and let's move on to the next part of the lesson.